Wall Street meet Dallas, Dallas meet Wall Street. Today, the Texas Stock Exchange opened for trading. Your first look at North Texas' newest huge financial player now. Today is the opening day, but it is limited. Banks, broker-dealers, and trading firms are the only ones in the market taking part in this, testing the system essentially before it goes live for everyone else as we continue through this month. Now, officials say over the next few weeks, symbols of thousands of stocks and other equities will be added, and it will be opened to public trading. Right now, it's all electronic, but the exchange has signed a lease at the Bank of America Tower at Parkside in Uptown. That building isn't expected to be finished until 2027. Let's talk more about this now and what it means for Texas. We have the Dallas Business Journal's Leonardo Rosas joining us today. Leonardo, thanks so much for being here. I know it's been a busy day as you've been covering this very first day for Texie, as it's called. Can you tell us about this? The Texas Stock Exchange began those trades today. Again, they're testing this out, making sure that everything goes as expected. Talk about what that really means when we talk about them trading.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. So the exchange will ramp up trading in a phased rollout throughout July, and it started out today with what are essentially test trades. It has more than 50 member firms ranging from broker-dealers to trading firms and banks participating in that. And then it'll gradually expand trading in a stage sequence to include listed stocks by the end of the month. During the phased rollout, exchange officials will be watching to make sure that the system works properly with real trading activity before adding more stocks and higher trading volume.
Can you talk about what this means for the evolution of the bigger idea of Wall Street? Because, you know, it's 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years since Texie came out and with this audacious plan like, hey, we're going to start our own stock exchange. We're going to build it from the ground up. Some people might have, dismissed it or shaken their heads a little bit at that time. But here we are, and they've actually done it. And not only have they done it, but they have probably helped in a big way to attract the other two big players, the NYSE and NASDAQ, here to Texas, opening their own branches here to keep competing.
Yeah. So firstly, I think it underscores Dallas' rise as a major financial hub alongside the likes of New York City, Charlotte, San Francisco. And then you add to that the Dallas position as kind of the nation's second largest market for financial services jobs behind New York. The exchange's launch just further reinforces the region's growing influence in that industry, but also, the news that TXC has launched trading and it's attracted another prospective listing as well. It kind of represents the latest advancements for Wall Street, which kind of describes the region's ascendance in the financial pecking order, shall we say? And look, it's a test for Texie as it takes on the well-known duopoly of NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange, which, as you said, have also set up local bases here. That'll be what's to come and what's to see. They've raised $275 million from Wall Street titans like Citadel and JP Morgan. So it's exciting stuff, and we're looking forward to see what happens, how they do.
Yeah, there is a lot of money and some really big names behind this, and that has, of course, been part of what has propelled this into reality now after it was just sort of a blueprint for so long there. Let's talk a little bit about this. The two biggies from New York so far, they opened those Texas offices here. A lot of those are, all of those are just dual listings where they're already listed on the New York exchanges. They list them on their Texas exchanges as well. How soon before we might start to see a company that is not listed on any exchange, listed on one of these exchanges, maybe Texie, and raising money where maybe they couldn't afford to maybe get in the game before and start selling stock?
Yeah. So kind of for the rollout for Texie, the way it's kind of planned out, it's that right now they're trading test stocks, and that'll quickly progress toward real ones and can lead to the first publicly traded stocks hitting the exchange in the days ahead. And then the exchange plans to roll out listings for exchange-traded funds and other exchange-traded products throughout the third quarter. Corporate listings are expected in the fourth quarter. And then IPOs should launch in early 2027.
Those IPOs, those initial public offerings, and again, we could see companies that haven't dipped in there and started selling stock actually start doing that probably by next year. Leonardo Rosas from the Dallas Business Journal, thanks so much for taking the time with us on this big day for North Texas and for all of Texas for that matter. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out the Dallas Business Journal. They just put out a great article, Leonardo's article, earlier this afternoon. It really is a good read. Leonardo, thank you.
Thank you for having me.